Good day, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice little short Pilates class for you today. All right, nice 30-minute class. So I want you to relax. All right. Now into our Pilates stance. So remember the Pilates breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you exhale, I want you to engage your core. So basically suck your gut in every time you exhale. Now it'll be a forceful exhale like the letter H in hollow. If you don't want to do that loud breath like I do, you can pretend you're blowing out a candle or fogging up a window if you'd like, all right? So the first few breaths we're going to start, I have a few other things I want you to engage. So for the first 5 breaths, when you exhale, I want you to bring your thighs nice and tight, your buttocks tight, pelvic floor, bring it up nice and tight, belly button, spine. And I want you to visualize that you've got a belt and you're tightening those ribs, just for the first few breaths, all right? Standing nice and tall, relax the shoulders, let's breathe, inhaling through the nose. Exhale. Everything nice and tight on the exhale, don't forget, keep going. And these are called pillars or press points. Let's just really start engaging everything. One more breath. All right, relax. Release the heels, roll the shoulders out. Let's do a couple of things just to wake up, connect with our breath, and let's wake the body up. Let's go. Inhale up. And exhale, belly button to spine only now. Up. Inhale. And 2 more. Up. One more time, all the way. Inhale. And down. Roll the shoulders out. All right. Let's do our calf raises. So what we're going to do is come up onto the balls of the feet and come all the way down. So heels come off the floor and then the heels go back down. Now, we're going to do a few of those. I want you to roll the shoulders out. Now, this is also working on your balance, but also the strength of the toes, the feet, the ankles, and the calves. Now, to make it a little easier for you, find a little focal point right on the floor. You can stare at it. That'll help you with your balance. 2 ways now to put your arms. You can have your arms here if that helps. But if you want, you can bring your arms up to the ceiling as well. I'm going to do that particular one. Let's go. Inhale up. And nice and slow. Follow the rhythm of the breath. It's not a race. And just do what you can. Remember, this is just a warm-up. And one more time, up. Down. All right, perfect. Roll out the ankles, shake the legs out. Release those calves, roll the shoulders out, all right? Arms to the side, make sure that you can have your feet a little wider if you want. Make sure you're nice and anchored to the floor. Let's do another little warm-up. Arms to the side, make sure you're standing tall, you're aware of your posture. Inhale, arms back, look over the right shoulder. Exhale. Left. So this is a gentle release, stretching of, keep going, of the chest, pectorals, working on releasing the shoulder, and a very gentle neck stretch. Keep going. Exhale. One more time on both sides. And down, roll the shoulders out. Let's do one more. All right, so I want you to come to the top, the front of your mat. Take a step back with the right leg. Back foot's on an angle, and I want you to find your lunge. All right, nice wide stance. Now make sure the ankle and knee are nice and lined up. And how you can gauge that is you should be able to see the tip of the toe from the tip of the knee, just to keep your knees safe. So we're going to do a nice little warm up here. So I want you to fold over, arms down. Let's go. Inhale, up, straighten the leg. Exhale. Up, push. Exhale. Belly button to spine, don't forget, every time you exhale. And up. One more time, up. And push yourself up, step forward, step back. Back foot's on an angle. Make sure you're nice and lined up. Find your lunge, fold over. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. This is also Gonna help you with your balance, strength of the legs, get a little fire into those thighs. Inhale up. Again, up. Last time. Inhale up. And push yourself up. Step forward. Roll it out. Shake the legs out. Let's get onto the floor, onto our backs. Now with Pilates, you can have a thicker mat if you like. These ones here, I've cut out these Pilates mats. I use them as little pads to put underneath if you need it. Or you can have a double up a yoga mat or have a thicker mat if you like. Pilates, it doesn't matter, all right? So let's get onto our back. We're gonna start with our pelvic tilt. Now, comfortable on your back, bend your knees, about a 45-degree angle. I want you to do a little diamond with your fingers. Index fingers together, thumb together. The index finger goes on the tip of the pubic bone. The thumb goes just below your belly button. So from here, what we're going to do, I'll do a little demo and I'll explain it a little bit more before you start. We're going to inhale, we're going to rock the pelvis up, and you're going to exhale, rock it down. So from this neutral position, you should have a little bit of a lumbar curve. When you rock the pelvis up, your back will be flat onto the floor, and then you're going to rock that pelvis. So this is isolating the pelvis from the hips. And this is a really nice little exercise to release the lower back, strengthening, releasing the tension in the lower back. All right, this one here, we're just going to do 6 of them. This one you could do a whole bunch if you'd like. All right, so hands here, relax the shoulders. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale. And this is called a pelvic tilt. Keep going, rock it up. Now having your hands here is just so that you can feel the action of your body. You don't have to put your hands here if you're not comfortable, but some people are very tactile, and you know, you really want to be able to feel the movement of your body. Make sure your legs do not move. It's just the pelvis. Rock it up, inhale up, exhale. One more time, up, rock it up. And all right, so from here, let's stretch it out. Now, bring your knees up, give yourself a hug. This is just normal breathing. We do a lot of stretching, normal breathing, and just really give yourself a hug, rock. And let's stretch that lower back out now. Release it, just rock, relax your shoulders. Perfect. All right, so from here, we're going to go right into a bridge pose. All right, so again, comfortable on your mat. Here, I need you to bring your heels a little bit closer to your sacrum. And what that's going to do, it's going to line the ankle up to the knee. So let me show you this one here. Arms are on the floor. All I'm going to do is I'm going to press down on my feet, and I'm going to bring my hips up off the floor and come back down. Now when you lift your body or your hips off the floor, what you can do is press on your feet, squeeze your glutes, your buttocks, and just you're not going to get very high. Don't worry about how high. Just try and get yourself off the floor, even if it's just a little bit. Doesn't matter, all right? Now the shoulders stay on the floor, arms are on the floor. We're going to do 5 of those, and then we're going to stay up for 5 breaths. Now when you come down, try not to touch the floor if you can help it, all right? Try to hover. All right, ready? Let's go. Inhale up. And press on the feet, squeeze those buttocks, get those hips right up to the ceiling, and down. And so this is a nice stretch. You can feel the quads kicking in, working the hip flexors, working your glutes, and also for spine flexibility. Keep going up. Now, the next time you bring it up, if you can, stay here. Breathe. One more. Come all the way down very, very slowly. Relax. Now, very gently bring your knees up. Let's counterpose that spine and rock. Release the spine. Stretch out that lower back. This is going to stretch out your thighs and your buttocks as well. Now, this is the time to slow down the heart, slow down the breathing. Like I said, we do a lot of stretching, and that's what you need to do. And I want you to straighten your legs out, bring your arms over your head, and stretch your body out. All right, perfect. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. The next one we're going to do are called leg circle or knee circles, okay? So we're going to isolate the hip from the pelvis. The first thing we did with our pelvic tilt was isolate the pelvis from the hips. Now we're going to isolate the hips from the pelvis. So 2 ways to do this. Make sure that you're nice and anchored to the floor, your shoulders are relaxed. 2 ways to do this one here. Now, first of all, if you can, legs into table. What we're going to do is we're going to do circles around and exhale to center, and then we'll go again. All right, we're only going to do one direction today, so pick the direction. And this is all about a nice little gentle movement of the hips. All right, it's also going to work the quads, hamstring, buttock, pelvic floor muscles, of course your abdominals, but focusing mostly on the hip. All right, so like I said, you can do it this way, both legs into table, or if you want, put your left foot on the floor. I'm starting with the right one, and focus on the left, on the right leg if you'd like. Okay, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do it this way here. Make sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed. Let's go. Pick your direction. Inhale around. And now it doesn't matter how big the circle is. If your hips are a little tight or if you have issues with your hips, take it easy. A little circle is just fine. You don't have to have a big circle. If you're stronger, absolutely go as big as you'd like. But make sure your back and your hips do not move. Your back is anchored to the floor. One more. Round. Inhale. And rest. Straighten the legs out. Stretch it out. Now, however, if you decide to do a bigger circle and your hips and your back start to wiggle around, then you're too big. All right, I really want you to be able to move your body, but focusing on the part of the body you're working with. So the back, your back is nice and anchored. There's nothing moving but the leg. Let's see if we can do this side here. Oh, give yourself a hug if you need to. If you feel any tension in your lower back, let's release the tension as it accumulates. Let's try this side here. Again, if you want, put your foot on the floor, focus on the leg, or come into table. Just the shoulders, let's go. Pick the direction, inhale around, exhale, pause. Again, belly button to spine, don't forget, suck your gut in every time you exhale. One more. And rest. Straighten the legs. Just taking a few seconds to, like I said, release the tension as it accumulates. Stretch the body out. Bring your arms over your head. Lengthen your body. You can feel the release, the stretching of your abdominals, of your thighs, of your hips, your lower back. Don't forget your little hug. Working on strengthening the lower back and your abdominals. Everything works together. Perfect. Now from here, don't forget your little hug. You need to. All right. Now from here, we're going to get our legs up to the ceiling. So here again, I've got a strap. So we're going to do a nice open V. If you don't have the strength in your abdominals, having your legs up to the ceiling takes a lot of strength in your belly. All right. Just having them up. Then you got to move them around. You got to think about breathing. So if you're going to have a hard time with this, all right, for beginners, it's a good thing to have a nice little strap. You can use a little, like a fat rope or a tie, anything that's long enough, at least 2 meters long or 6 feet. Now, this one here, if you can, I'll show you with the strap and I'll show you with that. All we're going to do is an open V. You're going to inhale, open as wide as the mat, and exhale. That's it. So if you want to use a strap to help you keep your legs up, absolutely. It's not cheating. Don't worry about cheating. It's just modifying it. All right, so I'm going to do it without the strap. Shoulders are relaxed, back is anchored, legs up. Let's go. Inhale, only as wide as the mat. Heels up, exhale, toe in. This is called the open V. Not too wide. Two more. Open. Now the next time it's open, stay here. Breathe. Nice slow breath. Slow it down. It's not a race. And close, bend, and stretch. Stretch your body out. Release the stretch it all out. And arms over the head. You can put your arms to the side if you want. Don't forget your little hug. All right. Now the next one we're going to do is called a single and double leg lifts. All right. Now this one here, I'll show you this one here. So both legs up. I'll give you a couple of different ways to do it. You can decide on what feels best for you. Now, this way here, both legs up. Here again, if you want to use your strap, what we're going to do is you're going to inhale, one leg down to 1 o'clock and up. If you can, 2 o'clock. That's it. If you need to use your strap to help you move your leg around, absolutely use the strap, all right? But if you're strong enough, you can release it, all right? Now, this one here, if you want, you can do it this way. Put your foot on the floor. That helps. It just takes the edge off. But if you're a little stronger, both legs up. Use your strap if you want. Relax the shoulders. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. And we're going to go to 1 and 2 o'clock. Let's go. Inhale, heel down, exhale up. Now, if you're a little stronger and you want to go lower, absolutely. You can go down here. And ultimately, the long-term goal is to be able to come all the way to 3 o'clock and come up. Now, if you're not very strong, do 1 and 2 o'clock. Even if you just do 1 o'clock, don't worry about it. Now, if you decide to go a little bit lower, your back should not move. You should not have an arch in the back. Your belly's not pooching out. Your back is nice and grounded. If you decide to go a little lower and your back starts to wiggle around and changes, then you know that you're not quite strong enough. All right. Now, next time you bring it down to wherever you need it to be, stay here and breathe. One more. Up, bend, and rest. That'll get a lot of fire in your belly. You'll feel that. Having your legs up to the ceiling, and then you got to move them around, takes a lot of concentration. So really concentrate, relax, focus on what you're doing. Don't forget your hug, and let's do the other side. All right? Same thing here. If you're getting a little tired, just put your foot on the floor and focus on the leg. You can do it that way, this way, and of course, use your strap if you'd like. Don't be shy. All right? And if you find that once you do a couple of them and you're getting a little wobbly, and you know your breath is kind of going a little sideways, stop and rest. Don't be shy. Even if you can only do one, it's better to have quality over quantity. All right. So let's try this side here. Let's go. Inhale, and even if you only do all 1 o'clock, it doesn't matter. Control, precision is what we're working for. So concentrate. And single and double leg lifts. Nice and slow. The breath is slow. Inhale completely. Exhale, engage the core. Kiss your spine with your belly button. Let's do 2 more. Now, the next time you bring it down wherever you want it to be, see if you can stay there for 5. Up, bend, and rest. Feeling a lot of heavy legs right now. You know, it takes a lot of core strength because our legs are very heavy. So just to be able to do all that stuff, a lot of fire in the belly. So rest, don't forget your lower back. All right, we still have one more to do in this position. We have to do both legs now. So if you find you're really getting tired, see if you can do one, even if you barely move. And if you can do them all, great. If not, come back here and rest, okay? Don't be shy. All right, let's go, legs up. Now, if you want, still use your strap if you need to. Let's go. This one's going to be a little tougher because now you really got to move those 2 heavy legs around. So 1 and 2 o'clock, or do all 1 o'clock if you want. You can always make those little adjustments as you go along. And for those of you who are a little stronger, come down a little lower. Now, the lower you go, like I said, your back does not move, your belly does not move. You've got lots of power there. Shoulders are relaxed, breath is going. Now, the next time you bring it down, wherever you need it to be, stay there and breathe. One more. Up, bend, and rest. Stretch it out. Just slow down the breath. This is normal breathing. Slow down the heart rate. Don't forget your lower back, your little head. All right? Perfect. Now from here, let's get ourselves up to a seated position. Come up nice and slow. All right, seated position. All right, let's work on our roll downs, our lovely roll downs. Now, comfortable on your mat. Now here again, make sure that your back stays straight and your neck is long and you're looking forward. Let me show you this one here. Now, you can have your legs open a little wider. Feet are nice and anchored to the floor. Arms are out. We're going to inhale down to where you get stuck and where your belly gets hard. So if you're not very strong or if your belly's really tired at this point, if you're getting kind of running out of gas a bit, even if you just come here, it doesn't matter. Now when you're doing this particular one here, you're going to feel a lot of engagement. You're going to feel a lot of fire in your thighs, in your quads, and in your hip flexors. All of these muscles are helping you move your body as well. So try and relax. Here we're going to see if we can do 8 of these. If you can't do any more than just 1 or 2 or whatever, come here, open up your legs, and you can rest. All right, that will be the place to go. All right, roll the shoulders up, relax. Arms out, back stays straight. Make sure you're not hunched over and bowing your head. Straighten your spine. Use the power, the muscles up and down your back. Let's go. And exhale, belly button spine. And now the 5 principles of our Pilates practice. Concentration, centering, control, precision, and breath. All about control, basically, and working with precision. So even if you do 1 or 2 and they're done really well, you feel good about it. And after that, you kind of start losing it. Don't worry about it. Stop and rest. You will get stronger the more you do it. And of course, if it doesn't feel good, please don't do it. Take it easy. All right? And if you know it's going to really aggravate a condition, you can skip it altogether. All right? Don't feel like you have to force your body. So we want to strengthen our body. Let's do 1 more. And the next time you lean back, stay here and breathe. Up. All right, now let's rest. Straighten your legs, lots of fire in your thighs here with this one. Now you bow your head, round your back, let your shoulders go limp. Rest your belly. Rest. If you find your thighs are a little tight, straighten your legs a little if you want. This is just a resting position. You can kind of reconfigure your body to find the place that feels better for you. This is what feels good for me. Doesn't mean it feels good for you. You can kind of move it around, but I want you to find that place where you can just, your body's going to know. It's just going to say thank you and it'll rest. It doesn't take long, right? Perfect. Come up, roll it out. Roll the shoulders down, all right? All right, so let's work on our little boat. Okay, some of the things we do in our Pilates are the same that we do in our yoga class as well, but in Pilates it's an exercise. For strengthening, yoga would be maybe a stretch or a posture, all right? So the breathing, of course, is different. So let's work on our high boat, all right? We're just going to do the high boat. There's a low boat as well. There's a rocking boat, but we're just going to do our high boat today. So from here, roll the shoulders out, just relax, all right? Here again, your back stays straight. Your neck is long and you're looking forward. So make sure that you're not all hunched and curled in, all right? Straighten that spine as best as you can. Here we're going to rock up. I'm going to give you a couple of ways to do this. Hold on to the back of the legs, elbows wide. Now, if you can, ultimately legs come up here. If you can't do that, here, here. Even if you just manage to get here, that's okay. You're still using the same muscles, all right? It's just some are a little bit easier, all right? And some are a little bit more challenging. So let's see if we can work on our nice little high boat. Roll the shoulders out if you need to. Rocking up, elbows wide. Take your breath. Exhale up. Relax. Now the progression to this one here as you get a little stronger is to be able to release the arms, keep your back straight, but hold on to your legs if you need to. 1 more. Down and rest. And just relax, rest. All right, perfect. Bring yourself up, roll the shoulders out. Okay, so let's get onto our hands and knees. And let's work on our Superman from here. So arms are nice and lined up. If you find it's going to be hard on your wrist, you can also double up your mat, make it a little fatter, or you can go on your fists if you like. So what I need you to do is to reach out with the left leg, the right arm. Now make sure the left arm is nice and lined up because it's supporting your body weight. Knee and hip are lined up with the right leg. Head is level with your spine. We're going to inhale up and down. Now you can hover or tap. Now when you bring your arm and leg up, make sure they're level to your body, or lower is fine, not higher. Inhale up. This is working a lot of core strength, working your buttocks, lower back as well, and upper body, lower body coordination. Up. And the next time you're up, stay here. Down, lean back in your shell and rest. Rest on your forearms, just bow your head. And this is our little shell. You don't have to put your head on the floor. It's a nice little stretch, releasing the back, your hips, your buttocks. Let's go to the other side now. All right. Reach out with the left arm. The right arm, make sure it's nice and lined up. Fingers are spread. Reach out with the left. Oops. The right leg, left arm. I'll be okay. And let's go. Inhale up. And this is going to challenge your balance as well. Down, up, inhale. Don't forget your breath, belly button to spine. Follow the rhythm of the breath. It's there to guide you. Slow it down, up. And next time you're up, stay here and breathe. Down, rest. Into your table, let's do some cat and cow. Go on your fist. If your wrists are tight, go on your fist. And this is just a stretch. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop, spine, arch the back, chin to chest. And this is going to really release that spine, stretch out the upper back and that lower back. And when you come up into your cow, you get a nice stretch into your abdominals, into your belly, and into your chest as well. And table. Let's get up onto our feet, all the way up. Get off the floor, shake it out. Let's do a few stretches and we're done. This is all normal breathing again. Right arm up, reach. A nice bilateral stretch. Lengthening the right side of the body. This is going to stretch out your belly again, your back, your hips. A nice full body stretch. Come up, other way. Reach. Come up. Right arm up, all the way. Reach. If you want, you can do a back bend or just reach up. All right, preparing for V straddle split. You can open up your legs wider, hinging at the hips, come down. Now if you want, you can bend your knees or keep them straight. Come all the way down. Fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. If this makes you dizzy, come up halfway. Same thing, all right? Full body stretch, V straddle split. Again, normal breathing. Walk your hands towards the left foot. The closer you get to the foot, the deeper the stretch you will feel in the back of the left leg, inner thigh of the right side of your body. Walk your hands to center, go all the way to the other side. Come back to center. Bend the knees, come up very slowly, reversing the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Come up slowly. Let's get those legs together. Give yourself a big hug for coming out today and a clap for your friends, and we're done. Roll the shoulders out. Thank you very much for joining me for our lovely little Pilates. Lots of things ahead, and stay safe and take it easy and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.